Good afternoon. Yesterday afternoon, as I was editing old reports from 2012 and some others to maybe use as video descriptions, one of the men who could get into the various confusion and is aware of anything, was made aware of one of the drafts that I've worked on that I hadn't sent. Started accusing me of withholding about it, even though I had sent it previously, way back in 2012, and even though there have been so many other reports that are similar. Well, he accused me of wanting to hold back on a report where a man said a threat of causing millions of deaths. What it was on November 2nd the afternoon of November 2nd, 2012, I was using a computer in Gulfgate Library when I don't know who they were, but a couple or more men who like to harass and say insults and even psychically interrupt as I work got onto a radio of a different computer and started harassing again. And I don't remember what I was working on at that moment, but I decided to talk back, and they were aware of what I was saying, and I said that they should remember that back in before the end of the 20th century, that there had been a prediction originating from the Vatican that there was going to be terrible cataclysm all around the world, and that continents were going to be flooded, and that billions of people were going to die from one moment to the next. But that I believe that God really wanted that there be saving instead. But the persons, whomever they were, interrupting me, were made aware of the subject, alleging being priests, and interrupted, wanting to excitedly say the words, to cause millions of deaths. But you see, I still don't agree about that. That was November 2nd, 2012. When I'm working on matters on behalf of the saving of our people and others, is that there were some alleging being priests that wanted to be excited about threatening that they would be causing millions of deaths instead. Really, this is all for everyone being saved. And like I said before, I was speaking of a booklet that I was given back in the summer of 1995. The title of the booklet was The Pope on the Secret Letter of Fatima. And what I read of it included quotes of John Paul II, alleged quotes from John Paul II in Germany, allegedly quoted by a German newspaper named Stimme des Glaubens. And the quotes included that the Pope had said that Christians should be content with the knowledge that entire continents would be inundated and that millions of people would die from one moment to the next. But I thought when I first learned about that, actually I was given the booklet while I was resting on a picnic table. Actually, it was picnic table number 6 of Siesta Public Beach. And I was given the booklet and some other paraphernalia that I, at the time, didn't read. I didn't read it until soon before Christmas. I was being forced to be homeless by a loudly obvious disruption. And I was resting on a lawn of a closed former Mexican restaurant on the Landing Shopping Center. And so I started reading the booklet, and I was really astonished about the prediction that despite the prophecy allegedly began in 1917 in Portugal, and it kind of surprised me that a prediction of such terrible disaster would happen while there was terrible World War I in progress. But it was predicted that the really big bad war was going to happen in the second half of the 20th century and would involve all nations of the world, and that before the end of the 20th century that there would be the flooding of entire continents. Well, I didn't have a clue about how anything like that could happen. In Genesis, it said that there was a promise of God that there would never be a worldwide flood again. So I decided that certainly the people would rather that there be peace and rather that everyone be saved instead. I don't have a clue of how it might have happened, but there's apparently been some prevention. And so this was just to remind that even so, that including on the particular day, November 2nd of 2012, that one or more men alleging being priests got on a computer radio in the library wanting to sound excited about the continuing prediction of causing millions of deaths instead. hopefully there's going to be peace and that millions of lives continue to be saved instead. Have a good day.